And we are back for another beautiful Monday live, man. This live is starting off so great, man. Before the show, me and my partner were having some real good laughs, man. So I am entering the show on a high, man. I am feeling so great right now. Shout out to everybody out there in the world. Hey, man, listen. If you haven't woken up this morning and called the people you love, do so. If you haven't sit down and just talk to yourself and talk to God, do so. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's beautiful. But you want to know what else? Football is almost here. Yeah, baby. Football is almost here.
Hey, man, almost.
Hey, man, in 3 days, the Atlanta Falcons will start their train. They'll start having open practices. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the fans, man, on the 24th of July in 2025, football is almost here. I know y'all thought I was about to get extra deep because, you know, sometimes I can, and I am that kind of guy. But today we are talking football, and more football. We are almost back, baby. We are here. Woo!
Man,
we made it through.
You are excited. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, man, we made it through the Atlanta Hawks not doing a damn thing in the play-in. And guess what? We made it through. We made it through some NBA playoffs where we saw SGA and the OK City Thunder bring that thing home. We have made it through the Atlanta Braves having a horrible spring and a start to the summer. And we are almost home, baby.
Hey, man, you got to give a shout out to the Hawks, man, having a great offseason. Shout out to the Hawks.
Yeah, man, we ain't talking about that at this second. Shout out to the Hawks, but right now I'm talking about, man, I made it through. Them guys not doing nothing in the play-in. And yes, we made it through the NBA draft. The Hawks been having what looks like to be a real good offseason right now, but we are almost sliding into home plate of football season, and we are getting ready to talk Atlanta Falcons football, and we will touch on some Atlanta Hawks summer league action because, boy, them boys been looking pretty good out there in summer league. And I also kind of had some like questions about something that happened at the end. But anyway, let me stop talking. Let me let my partner B-Rich come on in because football is almost here.
Man, you are I haven't seen you like this in a minute, man.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, man, I'm juiced up, man. I'm ready to go.
Hey, I'm excited about the Falcons season, man. Looking forward to seeing what our offense can do. Looking forward to seeing what the do-rag dude can do. Also, man, our defense, man. It seems like we got some two bookends that they got and some free agents that they got. It seems like we're going to be able to get to the quarterback this year, Trey. Something we ain't been able to do in a long time. So I'm super excited about that, man. And then it's year 2 in the offense, man. Year 2 in the offensive system usually means a great big step up from the year before. We saw it with Kyle Shanahan. The first year he came with the Falcons in 15, and then the second year in 16 took us all the way to the Super Bowl. Let's hope we have them type of results with year 2 of being in the offensive system.
Oh, yeah, man. Last year with Zach Robinson being his first year as the actual play caller for offense, and with the quarterback room starting off being a good quarterback room, because let's just be honest, no matter how we feel about Kirk Cousins and the way last season ended, the season did start off well. It started off 6-3, and it was a little shaky, a couple games here and there, but then they seemed to start being able to hit their stride here and there. Kirk throwing for some pretty good yardage and throwing, you know, for a few touchdowns. Offense was really clicking, but then once he had the injury that they did not discuss, and we can talk about that as well, what they went over in the Netflix series Quarterback Season 2, they hit a little bump in the road, as we say, a bump in the road there, chap, a little pothole like the ones you see on Piedmont. They need to be fixed. But anyway, they hit a little pothole, hit some bumps in the road. But yet and still, even with a quarterback change going to a rookie who had never touched the NFL field as a starter and a first-time play caller to finish out those last 3 games, the offense looked good. We putting up a lot of points, and they still finished with I know at least a top 15. I thought it was a top 10 offense last year. I have to look at my notes to be 100% sure. And we coming into year 2, so this is year 2 of our offensive coordinator. going through the ups and downs, realizing what he did right in this type of situation, realizing what he did wrong. What's up, toe-to-toe Steve O? Realizing what he did wrong in these situations, realizing who he can depend on in certain situations, who he can't depend on in certain situations, and then also getting some new guys. We got our guy Michael Penix coming in for his second year, feeling like he is the guy, knowing that the offense is his and the job is his. And so, hey, I'm excited to see where we go in year 2 from an offensive standpoint. And when it comes to defense, boy, we got us a dog.
We got us 2 dogs.
Hey man, I feel the spirit.
Hey man, do that bark one more time, man.
I feel the spirit
hey,
of DMX shining down on us. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at?
Hey man, you are rocking with the #1 sports podcast in Atlanta, the Waterboyz Show, man. Y'all make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you share this right now. Let us know what's going on, man. If you want to come on and join us talking some football, I'm about to put the link in the chat right now, so you can come on up and let us know how you thinking, man.
Hey, you said that's a damn Dotson, not a bulldog. Hey man, I'm doing the DMX. Where my dogs at?
That's hilarious.
Hey man, shout out to the great and the late DMX, man. But yeah, man, we got us a dog. We brought back Jeff Ulbrich, and even though his son, what was his son, Jax, even though Jax tried to sabotage everything, even though old Jax tried to sabotage everything, Jeff Ulbrich is in the building, coming back as the DC, and he has some toys to play with. So let me tell you something. I've never been a DC. I've never been an OC. I don't know how it feels, but I will tell you how it feels to have some toys to play with. See, I like to cook. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at a man. Look at these eyes. I like to cook. You're looking at a man who likes to cook. So, man, when I get me a brand new set of knives, or I get me a bunch of new seasonings, and some marinades, man, I start getting in the kitchen. I start feeling like let me put a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Let me bake some of this and fry some of that. Let me grill some of this and smoke some of that. I get to acting a fool in the kitchen, and I can only imagine that Jeff Ulbrich is looking around. Oh, Jalen Walker. Oh, we got Pierce. Oh, we got this. Oh, we got that. Oh, I got Jesse Bates. Oh, I got Watts coming in from Notre Dame. Boy, it is time to cook. I'm ready to see what he can do.
I really am too, man. For the first time in a long time, I feel like we're gonna be able to get to the quarterback like we supposed to, man. I feel like we're going there this year, Trey. I think we broke the curse last year, and it was meant to take place this year.
You just gonna hold on to that.
Oh yeah, for sure. We the ones. You're gonna be saying that in 5 years, if it doesn't happen 5 years from now. Oh, it's gonna happen. I'm not it's gonna happen.
Look, we broke it.
In that statement. We broke it's happening.
No. I mean, even if it happens in 5 years, you'll still be happy. What I'm saying is, no matter when it happens, you're gonna say,
are we the reason
that you and I caused it to happen?
Yeah, that's
but let's get down. Who and what are you most excited to see and learn from this Atlanta Falcons training camp?
Well, I ain't training camp with it for the season. For the Falcons, I'm excited to see Penix taking over, doing his thing. Just becoming that guy we know what he become. I'm looking forward to Bijan breaking some long runs this season. Seems like he was on the verge of that close from always breaking a 60, 70-yarder and get stopped. I want to see him break some long runs. I want to see the unicorn Kyle Pitts, man. I want to see him have a productive year. I want to see him catch for over 1,000 yards. I want to see him to be a red zone target catching touchdowns. I want to see Drake London continue to do his thing. I'm super excited about just seeing what the offense can do in second year of Zach Robinson's system. Now on the defense, I really want to see what they do with Jalen Walker. After talking to Rusty Manziel, just his take on Jalen Walker, man. I'm super excited to see what we can do with him, man. He said he don't never have to come off the field. We got a 4-down guy, man.
Well, hey, man, all those same things. Since my partner B Rich went ahead and sped straight through the light and went to the season, I'm gonna stick to the question about training camp. What I'm looking forward to learning here in training camp is I'm looking forward to number one. I want to see where the health with Braylon Trice is. I want to see where the health with our guy Braylon Trice coming from the University of Washington, played what was the defensive star on the other side of the team from Michael Penix, who was the offensive star that particular year that they went to the national championship game. I want to see what the health of Braylon Trice looks like, and then I want to see what the rotations are, how they sub people in and out as we get to some of these training camps, and then we get to some of these preseason games. What's the hierarchy? Where do they start? Where do we start seeing them place certain players and their value on where they're going to plug them in and play them? I want to see how Shaggy. I want to see how so I want to see how he's looking coming into year two in training camp, how they decide to fill in this defensive line and some of these D tackle spots. And because some of these guys that they got aren't just straight D tackles, aren't just straight defensive ends. They're guys who they can kick in, they can kick out. I think they wanted some of that versatility. And so I'm looking forward to see how they're going to be using some of these guys coming into training camp. And then, of course, I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to be some of the battles in the defensive backfield. Like, can Xavier Watts come in and can he lock down that opposite safety side from Jesse Bates, or with a free agent that we brought in, him being a vet, be able to come in and take that position, and then maybe Watts and what's his name, Bowman, be able to help out in the nickel package or in a dime package. So I'm looking forward to see how they play those guys coming in the training camp to kind of get an idea on where we're going to go as far as that. But the first thing I'm looking at is the health of Braylon Trice, and then I'm looking at how they interchange and move around Jalen Walker and Pierce and some of those guys with some of the vets that they brought in, the Lorenzo Carters of the world, and see how they play. See where I got AK-17. See how I got Ebiketie. See how Ebiketie does. This Ebiketie coming into, I want to say, his fourth or fifth year, probably a contract year for him. Want to see where he is on the hierarchy, how they continue to decide to play him with the new guys coming in, what some of that looks like in camp. See if we can get an idea on who the Falcons are leaning towards giving some of these positions to, or at least giving some of these first opportunities to. So that's what I'm looking forward to in training camp, and what I'm looking forward to learning. And I'm looking forward to seeing, what they have Kirk doing. I'm looking forward to seeing, hearing about Kirk running the second team, seeing if he can get those guys going, help develop some of those younger receivers who are up under the starters, see if he can help bring some of them along, see if he can help continue to mentor Michael Penix since he's still in the building. So those are some of the things. And of course, you brought it up on what you want to see for the season, but we want to see, what's going on with Kyle Pitts. He's coming off this injury they say he's had. Is this an injury that's going to be lingering, or is this just an injury that they were on some, precautionary type stuff with him, kind of handling him with gloves, letting him take it easy so he doesn't miss time during the season?
Yeah, you speak on Braylon Trice. I forgot to mention him. I feel like that's like another draft pick coming in on the defensive line. I'm really excited about seeing him, because they were saying this guy was really killing it in training camp last year, was really on the verge of becoming a major contributor to the Falcons. And they're saying he's looking good coming back from injury, and he should definitely contribute this year. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him play. And hopefully he can be like a starter for us that can get to the quarterback. You also bring up Roro. He was drafted like second round or third round. I can't remember. And he was ahead of Trice. And, he was
second round pick.
And he was like a guy that's just, started football late. I want to see him come into his own. He didn't get a lot of time last year. I want to see him. So I feel like our strong asset to the defense is our line. We're gonna have a lot of interchanging parts. The guys gonna be rested. I expect our defense to really do some things this year, man. Straight up, man. So
that's kind of interesting that you view the line as one of the strengths. I don't know. To me, the line is one of the questions to me because I don't know how these young guys are going to play. The outside linebackers, I mean, I feel like we've started to build some depth as far as our outside linebackers and our pass rush, but that line, like the meat of our line, especially with Grady gone, who's going to be able to step up and play that? We still don't have like, a real space eater guy to kind of like really be able to take on two blockers and kind of like hold and well allow other guys to come in and make plays. So like I'm looking to see what the defense like. Now trust me. Hey, I know you hear me, God. I know you hear me. Let B Rich's words be true. Let that D line be our strength because we need it to be. So like I'm actually like I'm gonna go off of your optimism and sit and really watch, and hopefully it turns out to be exactly that. But that's one of the things that I'm waiting to see, how it turns out, man. But before we go any further, man, let's go to some comments, man. Our guy toe-to-toe Steve-O, man, he been a one-man come in wrecking crew all by himself this morning, man. He was joking on me about my DMX dog. He said that's not a dog, that's a damn Dotson. You know what I'm saying? Then he said Trice ain't even get a chance to cook last year. He said the new look defense and how they plan to unleash these guys to get after the quarterback. Got to stop the run, and I'll let you put the link back up there in 1 second. Got to stop the run on first and second down. And then he asked us, which is a good question, how do you guys feel about playing starters during preseason? Should we let the starters play or use preseason to find depth? Go ahead, B Rich. I'll let you take that first.
Okay.
I'm putting up our post for today, so you take this while I knock this out right quick.
Well, I was reading the IG questions. What was the question again?
The one is how do you guys feel about starters playing in preseason?
Oh, okay. I saw that. Man, I like the way we did it last year. I don't want to see no guys get hurt. I mean, they said we were rusty starting the season off with Pittsburgh, but I felt like the Achilles injury, they was just taking it slow with Kurt. Man, I just want to get through preseason healthy. That's all I want to say about that. However we can do to get healthy, let's just do that.
Man, let them boys play. Let some of them play. Now, I don't expect to see Drake London, Bajan. I don't even expect to see Michael Penix like the whole time. So those guys, but the Jalen Walkers and the Pierces, man, you give them some reps. Or row, give them some reps. I know Braylon Trice got hurt in preseason. I know our guy Helms got hurt in preseason. But man, you got to let those guys hit the field. Let them start getting their feet wet. They don't have to play all 3 games, but they need to get some burn. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna definitely have to get some burn. I wouldn't let Drake London and Bajan and Michael Penix come out and get a whole bunch of playing time. I might not even play Bajan, to be truthful. I might not even play Bajan or Drake London or Kyle Pitts or Mooney or Tyler Algier. Like I might not even play any of them, and if I did play them, maybe just letting them get a series under their belt so Michael Penix can toss it around some. But I probably wouldn't play them. Now on the defensive side, of course, the AJ Terrells and the Jesse Bates, I don't think they need too much burn. But all those young guys, man, they gotta get. I think it's crucial for them to get out and get some serious burn out there on the football field. So, but go ahead, man. Let's go to IG and see what we are being talked about and what's being said in the IG world.
Shout out to ATL Flash saying good morning, fellas. He also said the Hawk Summer League team was nice. It's Pimp PC says, where's the Dominique Wilkins interview? Man, we're working on that, man. With love, we're gonna have that. ATL Flash says Summer League 4-1, true fan right here, ATL. ATL Flash says, be rich. I'm just a wait and see fan. I don't want to put expectations on anyone and they don't meet them. I feel you on that, brother, man. ATL Flash said Asa Newell looked good. Yeah, he did look good. This Summer League. King 616 says, good morning. What's happening, fellas? Stay blessed. You too, sir. And that's it for the Instagram comments.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's where we are. We coming into training camp. Listen, for everybody out there, if you're going up for training camp, man, let's set up a meetup at training camp. Let's set up a meetup with the Waterboyz at training camp. We won't be there. Well, we won't be there together this week because I can't attend this week. It is the Montgomery family vacation. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be on vacation with the fam before the kids have to get back in school and start their journey again on the 2025 school year. But next week, we will be up to training camp. And hey, if not one of the days at training camp when they have the game where they play in the bins, you know how they have the like either the Friday night game, or if it's not at the bins, if it's out at Flowery Branch, wherever they choose to hold that particular game, we need to have a Waterboyz meet up with the Waterboyz game. We need everybody. We need to talk about it. We need to put in that you're going. We'll say where exactly we're gonna meet, what side of the field we're gonna meet, and we all need to get together and link up. So if you're out there now and you plan on going, let us know if you plan on going up for some of these training camp games. And yeah, let's organize that. Do a meetup and a get together. Meet up with the Waterboyz and let's watch some of these training camp battles. Have a good time.
Yeah, for sure. Anything else you want to speak on football, man?
Man, so just so this what I want to do, right?
All right.
I need you to put the wording up. I know you had a link up, but I need you to put the wording up because right now, what I want to talk about for the buddy of the week is football related. It's Atlanta Falcons related. And it is the buddy of the week. This week's buddy of the week goes to our defensive back, Kobe Bryant. Boy, you need to hush your mouth. I am so tired of hearing from this young man. Hey, man, let me tell you something, my guy. Get out there and earn your spot. Get out there and show them why you should have been drafted and highly drafted instead of where you went. All of us fans, we feel like you're going to be a surprise and we feel like we got to steal. But I'm hearing too much talking coming from Kobe Bryant. And if you were named anywhere after the Kobe Bryant, Mamba, it wasn't too much talking. It was done out on the court. So we need to see you do it out on the field. Let me tell you something. First, we had to see this guy post about Lamar Jackson. Boy, you talking about an MVP, not a one time, but a more than one time. You count however many times that is for you, just in case you never watched Sesame Street and learn how to count. That man has MVPs. Don't you ever, you might be a Falcon, you might wear that logo that I have on my hat, but I'm telling you, man, don't speak on an MVP. Don't try to trump somebody off who has done the things that you want to accomplish. I let that slide. I ain't have nothing to say. But today, boy, I'm on my phone. I'm just looking at IG. I'm just strolling on IG. I'm just looking, and I see some pics of Jalen Walker. Jalen Walker puts his pics up from the Atlanta Falcons, and whose comment do I see right up under it? It says, I wish they would let me take my pics. And then he got a face palm emoji. Boy, we don't even need to know about any of that. Stop commenting about what the Falcons doing or not doing. Focus on the field right now. You don't need to be seen or heard, or maybe you need to be seen and not heard. Get out there and make plays, man. Get out there and be the player we feel like you can be. Don't spend too much time talking and popping off and just kicking it. Go out there and earn your position. Go out there and dominate. I know he's probably thinking if he hears this, that's what I'm doing anyway. No, man. Get down in your bunker. Stop lifting your head up to see if the war going on and get ready to battle, my guy. You are in for a training camp battle. Get out there and earn your spot. You need to be seen and not heard, Kobe. And in the words of the Bean Bryant, I don't know if he said this or not. Shut up and let's go get a ring. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant, you, sir, get the buddy of the week. Kobe Bryant with the Atlanta Falcons. It's time to stop the talk. It's time to stop having your name be out there where we can see your thoughts. And it's time to get in that playbook. Get out there and earn your spot, young man. We believe in you. We cheering for you. We rooting you on. But the talking, it doesn't make it easy, my guy. And please don't ever pop off about Lamar Jackson. That man has done things we only hope someone in an Atlanta Falcons jersey will do. And on that note, I'm done.
Man, I didn't know he did all that, man. I didn't know he was out here popping it on social media like that. What did he say about Lamar Jackson?
Man, dog, he called He basically called Lamar Jackson the James Harden of the NFL.
Whoa, he ain't done not a damn thing in the NFL yet. I mean,
Yeah, man.
I hope the
Put
man.
up a picture of Lamar being James Harden, or was it a picture of James Harden in a Lamar jersey? Either way, he was insinuating that Lamar is a guy who get it done in the regular season and not the playoffs. And
Kobe.
bro, you can't do that, dog. You can't do that. You just can't do that. You can't do that. And then for me to be going down, I see Jalen Walker's post, and then I see him post. I wish they would let me take my picks with a face palm. Like, bro, chill out, bro. Like we shouldn't even be hearing anything about you unless it's coming from the press or from the coaches. Man, get out there and dominate, man. We rooting for you. Trust me. We all every single Atlanta Falcons fan who heard about you and saw where we end up getting you and bring you to the team are excited about the possibility of what you can do out on the field. Man, go out there and earn it, man. Ain't no need for the talking. Ain't no need for the popping. Go out there and earn it. Show people why you the player that you feel like you are.
Maybe that's why he was undrafted, because of his mouth. Who knows?
He could have been. He could have been. But you, sir, just earned yourself the buddy of the week. Buddy needs to chill out.
Chill out, buddy. So, man, anything else you want to say on football, man?
Man, just excited for football period around the league. Excited, certain things that I know people coming in the training camp, some of the questions. Hey, will the Kansas City Chiefs be able to get back to a championship? Now it's funny. They won a bunch of championships already, but when you lose one, you start to have some questions about that. Will they be affected by the Super Bowl hangover? Or will the Chiefs come back with a vengeance? I'm sure that the Chiefs losing the way they did and having the medal that they have, the championship medal. I'm interested to see how they bounce back, how they revamp that offense. I'm interested to see how the Philadelphia Eagles come back off the Super Bowl. Will they be content, or will they come in ready to roll? I'm interested to see how Aaron Rodgers is going to look with the Pittsburgh Steelers. He has our old coach Arthur Smith up there coaching him as the offensive coordinator. So will some of that Aaron Rodgers personality, or should I say that brash personality that kind of rubs people the wrong way, his kind of abrasive tones that he approaches things with, will that affect the Pittsburgh Steelers, or will the Pittsburgh Steelers have an offense to get back to their winning ways when it comes to our division? Hey, man, how do the other teams look coming into this year? Do the Panthers look like they're going to continue to build upon what the end of their season was? Are they a team that we should be worried about? Is Bryce Young going to come in and continue to take those next steps? Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans, the future Hall of Famer, as far as I'm concerned, can Baker Mayfield, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and all those boys continue to build on what they're doing? Are they a threat to take the division yet again, which they've taken it for how many years now? Is it 4 or 5 that they won the division straight at this point? Can their grasp on the division be taken? And I'm not going to say anything good about these guys, so I'm looking forward to seeing how sorry the New Orleans Saints can be this particular year. Hey, I'm looking down. I'm looking down there in Houston. We were talking to Rusty Manziel. Nick Chubb is down there in Houston playing with CJ Stroud, and that team. They went to the playoffs his first year, and then last year, Jason said it was 5 years for Tampa so far, but the Texans went to the playoffs his first year. Last year they hit a bit of a bump in the road, so looking forward to seeing how they bounce back, and just the league as a whole, man. It's so many things that I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to seeing how Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals will start the season. Since Burrow has been here, they've done more of starting off kind of iffy and then picking it up later on, wondering if they can hit the ground running. That division should be an extremely tough division, again, with the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Cleveland Browns, the Cincinnati Bengals, and of course, you know what I'm saying, like all those teams. And then, of course, we have the tough division. We just spoke about the Chiefs. I'm looking forward to seeing how that division goes. You got the Chiefs, you got the Broncos, who made it to the playoffs last year. Chargers made it to the playoffs last year. Like I said, we spoke about the Chiefs making it to the Super Bowl. So I'm interested to seeing how that whole division as a whole looks like it's going to be a pretty tough division. So, hey, man, I'm interested to seeing this football, man. Like that Ravens, Steelers, Browns, Bengals division. You know, like I think it's going to be tough, and I'm looking forward to seeing, of course, how our division shakes out. So I'm just ready for football, 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 football. I'm just ready for football to come back, and I'm excited.
What's your favorite football movie of all time?
My favorite football movie of all time. My favorite football movie of all time. It's between two movies. It's between the program. It's between the program and any given Sunday. I'm leaning towards the program. I think the program. I think the program is my favorite
Those,
football movie.
those are two great movies. I'm gonna have to go with Wildcats, man. The Goldie Hawn and LL Cool J was in that movie, and I just love the ragtag guys in from the hood coming in there, and they had to get Bird to be the quarterback, and they just came and won the championship, man. They had the fat dude block the field goal. Like, I really like that movie, man. Wildcats was a good movie, man. When you said football, I thought about the song Cool J was singing, football.
Yeah.
Football. So that just made me remember that. That's why I asked you about the movie, man. But that was a good movie. Jason Scott says The Longest Yard. Y'all put in the comments, man, what y'all favorite football movie of all time is, man. That's one of mine, The Wildcats.
Yeah, Wildcats was it was a really, really good movie, man. Like man, the program was just, man, like I'm gonna watch that, man. Like, I just remember old boy was on those roids, and you know, he wasn't a good enough player to be able to go out and dominate without taking the steroids. And I remember he got in and made that play in the game, in the final game. And I remember the coach grabbed him by the face mask and looked in, and he saw it in his eyes, and he knew the dude was roided up still, and he just sent him to the sideline like, ain't nothing I can do about it now. That's the end of his career, but ain't nothing I can do about it.
Hey, man, how did we forget the Waterboy, man? Adam Sandler. What we named our show after, man, pretty much. The Waterboy. That was a big inspiration from our name, man. That was a good one, too.
It was a good movie. It's low on the totem pole of football movies for me, though.
It ain't for me, man. I remember there's a lot of funny parts. I remember when Adam came and talked to the high school kids and Lawrence Taylor was there, and he's like, "This is why we shouldn't do drugs, kids." I thought that was a funny part.
Waterboy was good, man. You know what movie that I actually like even more than Waterboy, and some people might think I'm crazy. Like, I like The Replacements more than I like Waterboy. I
like The Replacements. That's what Adam Sandler was in there too, right?
Keanu Reeves.
Oh, Keanu Reeves. What wasn't Terrell Owens and Nelly and all them was in that?
Nah. You talking about The Longest Yard?
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah, you talking about The Longest Yard, the second version. The first version featured Burt Reynolds. The original was Burt Reynolds. The second version was Adam Sandler, Nelly, Michael Irvin, and all those guys were in the second. That was a good movie as well. The Longest Yard was good too, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I really like The Replacements, man. And I know Keanu Reeves, but sometimes his acting can be hard to watch. But I really like The Replacements, man. Any given Sunday, oh man, that was a really, really good. Oh, I'm tripping. I am tripping. My bad. You know what? I gotta take it back. I know what my number one football movie is. My bad. I forgot. It slipped my mind because I don't know why I wasn't thinking about this at the time. I know what my number one football movie is. The program is number 2. I know what my number one hands down. This is my true answer. I watched this movie with my son all the time with my 13-year-old. Me and him have watched this movie probably about 4 or 5 times together. I love this movie. It came out way before he was born. Remember the Titans. That's my favorite football movie. Yeah, that is. Remember the Titans.
I forgot all about that.
Favorite football movie.
Oh yeah, Sunshine. You got Sunshine. You got, man, that was a great movie, man. That was a great movie. I remember the dude, his Sunshine was friends with the actor. I like that actor. He played in Juice and he played in Creed. He was the linebacker, got hurt. I loved him, man. That was a good movie, man. Well, he didn't get hurt. Yeah. The white dude got hurt, but the black guy.
Yeah, Bertier got hurt.
Yeah. That was a great movie, man. Denzel Washington,
man. Strong side.
Man, that's a good movie, man. You right about that one, man. Damn, I'm gonna go watch that today. That's a good one.
Man, Remember the Titans is not. Now that I think about it, Remember the Titans is my favorite football movie. It's so much stuff that, man. You know what, man? It's so many great football movies though.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you another really good movie that doesn't get talked about a lot. They made a TV show based off of it, and this movie was based off of true events, like Remember the Titans was. But man, Friday Night Lights, that was a good movie, dog.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Hey, Trey, I saw another movie, man, this past week, man. It's not football, but it's still sports related, man. It's the car racing world. I saw F1 with Brad Pitt and the guy from Snowfall, man. That was a really good movie, man, and puts you in the mind of Days and Thunder and those type of movies, man. And man, I definitely highly recommend that. I'm a big Brad Pitt fan. I like old Brad Pitt, man. Brad Pitt doing his thing, man. Shouts out.
Well, look, I'm about to show our age a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Was it better than Stroker's Ace?
Yeah, man. It was good.
Hey, look, I just brought up Stroker's Ace so we could take a trip down memory lane. Boy, I love that movie with Burt Reynolds. Stroker's Ace was a good movie, man. Straight up.
Burt Reynolds been in some good movies, man. Cannonball Run, Smokey and the Bandit. Like that man, man, Sharky's Machine. Burt Reynolds, that dude, man. For real.
Yeah, Sharky's Machine, that was filmed here in Atlanta, correct?
Yeah, he jumped off. It was
jumped out the window at the W.
The Peachtree Plaza. Yep. The Peachtree Plaza, man. I remember that, man. It was a big scene on that. Putting Atlanta on the
yeah, Pam Johnson said We Are Marshall, one of her. You know what, Pam? I never saw that. That's with that's with Matthew McConaughey, correct? Matthew McConaughey was the coach. I never saw that. I'm gonna have to check that movie out. I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't think I ever saw that. I'm gonna have to check that out. We Are Marshall. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out with Matthew McConaughey. I know the movie she's talking about. I've just never watched it, man. Speaking of just certain football movies that may have been overlooked that you may have seen, may have not seen, man. Gridiron Gang with The Rock and Exhibit.
I didn't see that.
Watch it, dog.
All right, I will.
Watch it. It's worth it. Gridiron Gang with The Rock and Exhibit. Good movie, man. Good movie. It was definitely a good movie. It's so many solid.
So many good football movies, man. For real. The dude Rudy at Notre Dame. Yeah, that was a good movie, man.
Yeah, what, man? I never saw that movie.
The movie with the Philadelphia Eagle, the wide receiver. What's the dude name? The Marky and the Funky Bunch.
Mark Wahlberg. That was a good movie.
That was a good movie. Yeah, man.
Hey, when he came down and made that play on special teams, then he pointed up to his section where him and his girl and his brother normally sit.
Yeah,
that was hard. That was hard.
yeah, that was hard.
Good. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, so I'm not, we can come back to football, man. If it's some more you want to talk about, I want to bring up a quick thing, man, about the All-Star game. I watched that. That was pretty good. I wish Ronald Acuna Jr. could have participated in the home run derby. But he got a chance to get a single and score a run before they took him out. That was good. I was happy to see the new format of how when they tied the game and the last inning, man, they went into like a home run hitting contest. That was dope to me, man. They had three players from each team, and they all got 3 swings each. And then whoever had the most home runs at the end of they went back and forth like American League, National League, American League, National League, and then at the end, whoever had the most home runs won the game. That was very, very good. I like watching that, man. It kind of made it more exciting for the fans. And the fact that it was in Atlanta, man, like I love seeing Truist Field, seeing, all the Atlanta stuff that was around it. Seeing Freddie Freeman getting taken out early, walking off, getting a standing ovation. Just, man, it was a great for the city of Atlanta, man. But I do want to talk about this. I was watching the game, not last night, the night before last, and we had like a 6-1 lead or something like that. And bro, we ended up losing 8-12. Man, we gave up a grand slam. We was tied 8-8. And in the 9th inning, man, we gave up a grand slam. Our closer gave up a grand slam to the New York Yankees. And I was like, dang, this is how the whole year been going the whole year. What is wrong with the Atlanta Braves? Like, I ain't seen this since the 80s, man. This kind of collapse for a team. Like, we always been solid, man, but it go to show you, man, with pitching, man, you lose that pitching, man, like, are hidden. Michael Harris not doing what he's supposed to do. What's his name? Azuna.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, Zona has kind of like a hip injury, and so he's been battling through that.
How you got a hip injury and you DH out here?
I mean, it's easy to get a hip injury.
I mean, must have slid or something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it ain't like he a spring chicken.
What's up, Braves? Come on, get it together, man. Do you think we will make the playoffs this year, Trey?
No, I don't.
That's the first time you can honestly look at it in a straight face and think we don't out of it by the middle of the year, man. That is wild. I don't know what the hell going on with the Braves. They need to get it together, man. Acuna, man, I'm glad to see he's back out there doing his thing. You know, hitting home runs, just happy. He brings an energy to the team that I miss. I want to see him get a chip, actually playing in the World Series. Ooh, my bad, man.
Next year is gonna be our year. They're gonna bounce back. They're gonna make some adjustments. I think they just got too far behind the 8 ball to bounce back this season. Even when it looks like they're about to get some momentum, they'll take a series or they'll take 2 series in a row, and you feel like, okay, we may be getting ready to hit our stride. Then we'll drop a series to a team we shouldn't drop a series to, and then we'll drop a couple series in a row, and then we'll lose games the way we lose games. We have leads, we'll get a lead. So give up, like what you say, they gave up 4 runs there in the end to a grand slam. And it's frustrating because of the Braves and because of the brand and our love for them. We always feel like they're able to get up out of the mat. Like we feel like the Braves gonna pull a Rocky. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, Rocky may always got up out of the mat, but that was a movie.
Hey, Trey, one thing that I saw this weekend was the most amazing play I've seen by a baseball player ever. It was Acuna plays right field. The ball was hit in the right field. It was a guy on second base. And then it was deep in right field. Acuna Jr. caught the ball. The guy tagged up. And when I tell you, man, he gunned him. He threw the ball all the way to third base from all the way right field. Boom, hit him in the hand, man, tagged him out. Then Acuna acted like he had a bazooka head. Man, Trey, that was one of the coolest double plays I've ever seen by a baseball player ever, man. And the guy that was leaving second base, he was shocked that he got tagged out. He's like, what? It seemed like he was kind of loafing on the play, like he's on geese, slowing up. And he was like, hold up, man, the ball got to you? Man, Acuna Jr. got a rocket for an arm, man. I like to see him pitch. We need to put him in the bullpen, man. Become a closer. That was a crazy play. Did you get a chance to see that?
Yeah, I saw the highlight. I didn't see it live, but yeah, I saw the highlight.
It was crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah, I definitely saw the highlight, man. Acuna, I mean, he's one of those guys. He's one of those guys. He give you highlights. He give you solid plays. He give you energy around the team. Like I said, we just got too far behind the 8 ball. So I mean, we're gonna let it play out and see how things go. But here we are coming up on August. I mean, school will be back in 2 weeks. Coming up on August. Next thing you know, it's gonna be fall, and MLB playoffs will be starting, and then we'll see if Brian Snitker will still be the Braves manager. We'll see if they decide to make a move, bring in another manager, and see where things go. I do think that if the season ends the way that it started, I do think we may see some significant changes. I do think some of the guys that we've been seeing, we may not see anymore on the team. Now, we got a lot of the young guys locked up, from the Austin Riley to Acuna to Ozzie Albies, even though Ozzie's bat hasn't been what it was. He hasn't been giving you the same level of play that he was giving you prior when they locked him up as far as his bat. But I don't know if Ozzie be going anywhere. Michael Harris, Gresham Park's on. Shout out to Michael Harris. The only thing about Michael Harris, it makes it tough because his bat, has been struggling, but he still gives you what he gives you on defense. So I think that's one of the things where it's kind of hard to make that move and remove him, because he's still who he is on defense, but that bat has got to come alive. And I think Matt Olson is, I think some of us hope that he could be what Freddie was. I mean, he's not Freddie Freeman. He's a really good player, though. I don't think he has played to a level to where I would say get rid of Matt Olson. So it's going to be interesting to see some of the moves they make. They're going to have to continue to build upon this pitching. get that pitching staff all the way in order from the starters to the bullpen, and then we'll see what other moves they make to be able to get this offense going again. Like the offense has really struggled. Now we struggle with some pitching as well. I'm not gonna act like we haven't, but the offense has really struggled this season. Really struggled. You know what I mean? To be consistent and to reach the heights that the Atlanta Braves want to reach. We got to be consistent, and you got to be able to bring players in. You can't just leave players stranded on base. That's a recipe for a disaster. In baseball, leaving players on base, you got to get those opportunities when you can get them and bring those runs home. So we'll see where we go in the off season. Hopefully they can turn it around and prove me wrong, but it's too much of a hill to climb. I haven't done the math on it. I need to do the math to see what the percent chance is at this point, how many games they have to win, what kind of winning streak they have to go on to pull off a playoff bid. But I think it's really tough for the Atlanta Braves at this point.
Yeah, I agree. Man, Pamela Johnson, man, you're right. She's talking about Brian Piccolo. It was called Brian's Song. That was a good movie. It was about Brian Piccolo, the teammate that played with Gail Sayers, man. That was a really great movie. I think one of them died of cancer, man. That was a great movie. Grease Light, Richard Pryor. That was a good movie. Race car driver, man. I remember watching that, man, as a kid. That was a good movie. Pamela Johnson, he definitely hit some blast from the past on that. Yeah, man. But back to the Braves, man. You hit it dead on, man. We're going to have to make some changes. I think that Brian Snitker will play out the remainder of the year. I think new year come, he'll probably retire, probably go out gracefully instead of getting fired. He'll probably retire, and then we'll bring somebody else in, some fresh new blood to come in and re-energize the team and the fan base. Definitely need some pitching. We shall see, man. Go Braves. I'm still a Braves fan, still ripping the A no matter what.
Yeah, man. Well, before we get up out of here, I do want to touch on the Atlanta Hawks and Summer League. This has been one of the better summer leagues as far as record wise that I've seen from the Atlanta Hawks in the past few years. Ricky Newell, I think he came in and showed that he's going to be I think he showed that he has potential. I'm not going to call anybody. I'm not one of those people. I'm not jumping off and saying he's going to be a star. I'm not saying any of that, but he definitely has shown to me that he's going to be a player that can add. Man, he seems to be all around the ball, seems to be an energy guy, seems to be a utility guy, seems to be a big guy that can not only rebound, he can run the floor. Man, his jump shot was hitting a little more than it was hitting in college. Seems like he's been working on that, and I like what I'm seeing from him. And then what I like from him last but not least, the thing I want to compliment this young man on, they sat down, one of the Hawks beat writers asked him and asked Kobe Buffkin. I don't know what Kobe Buffkin's answer was, but I do know what Newell's answer was. Asked them how they felt about the Atlanta Hawks not being able to play in the playoffs for the Summer League Championship because of point differential, which I still don't understand that. You go 4-0 and you can't even get a chance to play for it because of the point differential. But anyway, instead of him saying what I just said and say he don't understand it, instead of him saying something that could have been negative, he said that, well, the Atlanta Hawks, they got too comfortable giving up leads in games, and that's something that they need to work on. They need to improve. They gave up too many leads, and he cited and pointed to that. That showed me leadership. That showed me accountability, and that showed me where that young man's head is at already, and so I like to hear those things. Looks like our GM may have found a good player. The fact that he went to Georgia, I don't know if Newell is from Georgia or not, but if he is, that's even doper, man. Shout out to our Ricky Newell. From Kobe Buffkin, I think the jury is still out on if he can be that backup point guard for Trae Young. You see some good things, then you see some okay things. Maybe I was expecting too much. I was really looking forward to seeing Kobe Buffkin take the same jump that Tyrese Maxey did in his second, or I think it was year 2 in the Summer League for the Sixers. He came in and you could tell like Tyrese Maxey was just taking games over, and you could tell, oh my God, like he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. I was hoping to see that from Kobe Buffkin. Now that doesn't mean Kobe Buffkin can't come in and be a solid backup to Trae Young. It just may mean he might not be on the level of Tyrese Maxey, which is okay. Tyrese Maxey is a starting level point guard. But necessarily for our team, we don't necessarily need Kobe to be that. It would be nice if he was that as well to go along with Trey. But let's just see. Let's see how preseason goes and how he plays. If he can be that really good and solid backup point guard to Trae Young, to spare him, give him a breather here and there, and give us some productive offense and defense when he's in the game.
Yeah, he had some spurts, man. He had, some horrible shooting percentages, but there was times where he'd get hot, get the Hawks back in the game, hit some key threes. Person I really like that I was looking forward to seeing he did well was Nikola, number 22, our second round pick of last year. They called a White Ant, man. He has a very, very high basketball IQ, man. Made some great passes, hit some key shots, and he just had a great summer league, in my opinion. I like seeing him play. Jacob Toppin, man, he did actually play good as well. I think he played on the Hawks last year in some of the games on some 10-day contract type stuff, and he looked pretty good out there. And it was this tall white guy, man, center, man. He kept hitting some threes. I can't think of his name, man. Was it Adam Flagger or I don't know, the Jake Stevens. I can't remember his name, man. But that dude, man, he tall white boy just hitting threes, man, getting rebounds and hitting threes. So he did his thing, man. So we shall see how the roster's gonna shape out. I'm pulling for you, Nikola, man. Hopefully you can make the team. Ace, I'm pulling for you, and Kobe, I'm pulling for you, man. Do your thing, man. Go Hawks.
Yeah, man. Well, look, well, on that note, we getting ready to get up out of here. Hey, we had the link for anyone to come up. No one came up today. It's all good. We appreciate everybody that came in to rock with us, rock with the Waterboyz Show, Atlanta's #1 sports podcast. But yeah, man, we'll be back, and training camp is almost here. And always remember, football is almost here.
Yeah,
we ready, man.
Are you ready?
And on that note, man, on behalf of myself, Trey, my partner, Be Rich, always remember, Atlanta, we represent you because you represent us. The Waterboyz Show, we are out.